Welcome to another tale of Vobian Nights, Shadows Within the Streets, Season 2, Episode 26. Let us start off within the world of Marozia and travel to the continent of Balam. From there, let us go to the country of Vobian and settle into the New Westrest, a place of no rule where everyone else is suppressed underneath the regime. The party decided that it was now or never to try and stop the Grand Engine from bringing back all of the heavenly bodies to Marozia. For mortal magic was already being affected by the unbalance of such an event as Inuitic magic once again surged throughout the planet. This influx made mortal magic unpredictable and chaotic to the point that it was going to get worse as the very astral bodies moved closer and closer to the planet. So the party formed a plan, put into motion, and for the most part was successful in getting in undetected. They were only discovered in the main chamber where the Grand Engine was located. After that, well, you know what happened. All hell broke loose and the fight to save Marozia began. They quickly realized that they were running out of time, and one had mere seconds, maybe a minute tops, to completely shut down the machine and forever stop the momentum of the very heavens closing in on the world itself. This, Watchers, is where we'll pick back up and see if they will succeed or send the heavens hurtling toward Marozia, changing it forever. Let us go now, shall we? The battle rages on, and we are at the last of our round before not just the Feywild planet, but all the astral bodies begin to merge with Marozia once more. Baron, you were the first in the round. What do you wish to do? Baron is speechless. He's moved by this moment in time.
Alright, if I remember correctly, I have Long Strider, and then I've got... Just double check how fast this other thing makes me go. 6 level. Forgot I was first, I'm sorry. 20 feet. An extra 5 feet. Fourth, so 30 feet. So I have a 65-foot movement speed. Alright, so he's going to do this. And I'm flying because I have my boots of speed. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then to here. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 here. Those three guys that I just went by are going to take 46 fire damage.
Okay,
so that's 18 points of damage.
Okay, so
each of them.
Ping the one.
So this guy, the scientist here underneath me. This guy.
Okay, yeah.
This guy, and then this one over here will take 18 points of damage.
Where's that last guy?
6.
That guy.
6 down here.
6 for that one.
18 to all of them.
Okay.
Because
18 to all of them. Okay. And
then I will be here after this gnome's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was 6 about? So I got it.
Yeah, 6 down there. You numbered them. I just go with them.
I was thinking you were doing extra 6 points of damage. I'm like, what? Where? So okay, cool. And yep. Okay, and with that, several of them die.
And then I will jump in the scientist's space here. I don't... Yeah, however that works. And then I'm going to ready an action to pull, to manipulate this machine in the way that I know how, in order to stop the event once Iriel is in position and pulls the pin. Like, so we're all doing it at the same time.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Vanessa.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
I have this guy. Torum doesn't really need to do much other than I think he's gonna... I'll start moving him down towards the door down here, but go ahead and have Nessa go.
So I don't know what happened to my camera. What happened to my camera. I'll try to figure it out later. But knowing that the other two guys are dead, I'm going to hope that the victors, I think they're demons, or are they devils?
Demons, devil, who cares? Same thing.
Can take care, and the dragon can take care of those things, and move up here, and also use my action to do essentially exactly what Baron's doing. I'm trying to see if I can use a bonus action to dodge, but I can't find my class features. Rogue, cunning action. Okay, I cannot do that. So I would just go ahead and just hope that they don't kill me, and hold my action and start messing with stuff.
Okay. Moved into that space. Okay. After that, the last of the warriors, snake warriors. What was the incapacitated? What do I need to roll against that?
I don't think it's something you can roll against. I think he just is.
I think it was the hideous laughter or something like that.
I want to say a hypnotic patterned.
Yeah.
They're stuck like that.
Okay.
Unless they take damage or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what kind of incapacitated it was. So
Yeah, I think
okay,
it's damage oriented.
The annoying
cool.
Yeah.
The annoying one. Gotcha.
The best kind.
The best kind. Okay. With that, the gnome scientist. Look at you, Vanessa. And attack.
With their little fists. Pew, pew,
Yes.
pew, pew, pew.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
One clocks you with the wrench for 9 points of damage.
Going to use. Did the other one hit it or no?
No, well, same guy. He backswings, and I would assume that a 15 misses.
Yes. I am going to use my uncanny dodge to dodge the first one. Instead of taking 9, I half it down to. It's round up, right?
Yeah.
So half it to 5.
No, it's a round down.
I'll round down. Okay,
Yep.
so I'll just heal 1. Okay.
And the other guy swings as well. Both swings missing horribly, as both of them are in frantic panic. And with that, is there any other gnomes alive? Nope. Okay. So what's up with the gnomes next to Victor, incapacitated? What kind of are they? Any spell? What kind of spell are they in the same spell as the dragon guy, or different spell?
That was the same spell.
Muscle.
If not that.
It was the same spell. Okay, cool.
Good.
Okay, that's all I need to know. With that, Mary, it is your turn.
Mary hears Nessa's cry, squats down, runs really, really super fast. Yeah, I've got the right one. And lands here
Mm-hmm.
with her feline agility.
Yep.
And then she aims at she looks around for Victor, nods at him, and then aims for the farthest one and shoots it. 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
31 damage.
How's it look as he falls completely dead as he only had 11 hit points left?
Yeah. She just kind of straightens up, shoulders back, and gives a satisfied nod to herself.
Okay.
That'll end my turn.
Azra.
Azra is going to tap into the power of the little bitty gnome soul that she has in this little bitty cage. She's going to see his divorce and how it drove him to do questionable science. And she's going to delve into that questionable science as a bonus action to give herself an advantage on her held action to flip the switch when Ariel gets to the center, when Ariel does her thing.
Okay. Augur. What are we doing?
Just making sure my allies don't get messed over. I'm going to continue flying. I'm going to move 30 feet across the room, if I can pick my guy up. Zoom! 5, 10, 15. I'll go up 5 feet. 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to stop there. And I'll use one of my new god powers. For 1 point, I will pull out a bag of hyperverbial sand and blow it around the room, and all creatures that aren't in my party will fall asleep in 120 feet.
Okay.
Which I believe covers
We'll go ahead and put a...
the room.
Yeah. Actually, I'll give you a circle. Just do blue. No. Okay, give me a second. Let me get rid of that. You said 120 feet.
Yeah, within 120 feet.
Okay.
So that's a radius. So that's 240 feet diameter.
To be honest,
Times 2.
any bigger is the whole room, so...
It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I was saying. Unless it goes through the walls, in which case then that works on the other dragon warriors.
It doesn't specify that walls stop it. We never went into that much of a detail.
Yeah. In which case it would hit them.
Okay.
The poor bystander walking past on the street just falling asleep at their cart.
About to get the best nap of their life.
Is there anything
So
else
that's-
you would like to do?
No. I'll just stay there and use my bonus action to shout, "Are we gonna do this, guys?" I'm ready! I don't know
And
what for.
uh, Things are happening outside.
The person operating the cherry picker just fell asleep.
Oh god, they fell in.
Yeah.
There's a car accident over there. Someone just
The bus
passed
driver,
out.
why is he asleep all of a
Yeah. Everyone on the bus fell asleep too, though, so it's okay. They all
They don't know
peacefully go to their
they don't
desks.
know their doom.
Victor, what are we doing?
Victor's gonna also hold his action for Ariel to give the order for us to hit the button, and then the demons, they're gonna start flying towards the door. Down there. Yeah. And that's it.
Ariel,
Yes.
you are speechless or barely edible.
I'm gonna use...
Barely edible.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 40 milligrams THC. I'm gonna use the rogue feature for cunning action dash.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna sprint past Victor and run up here. And I'm gonna hold an action to pull the pin as soon as everyone is ready. Or if they're ready, I'll just pull it.
Oh, we're so ready.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
grab the pin and rip it out.
We'll all throw our switches or whatever it is that we knew what we're doing.
As you enter the point of no return, it is intense. It is everful. The burning, the Inuitic magic. You feel your body literally being pulled apart. As suddenly you see yourself not on one planet, but all of them. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Not a wisdom saving throw.
As you try
On
to
purpose.
concentrate and figure out where the pin is, because your fingers seem to be on another planet.
You do have advantage because we have the hero's face, I believe.
Well, good thing we have advantage, because that first roll was 8. Good news, my second roll is a 19. 18 plus 1.
As you manage to gather your senses, you see your fingers pop back into existence. You grab the pin. Everyone, how are you contributing to Ariel?
Pull the lever, bro.
I mean, you got to be a little bit more specific as to like what's the context here.
Each
What are we-
and every one of y'all that are pulling the lever,
Mhm.
working the machine itself, I will need a simple Arcana check.
But I have advantage since I literally read how to do the thing in the guy's mind.
And I have advantage because I have a guy's soul in an itty bitty cage.
And I cast water breathing on everyone before we got here.
Yes!
So they were set.
Yes!
That's a nat 20 for
Nice.
Azra for a 23.
I got a nat 20 for 30.
I got 18.
I got a dirty 20. And then I remember why I'm not supposed to use D&D Beyond.
Uriel.
Yes.
I need you to give me skill check, ability, whatever you feel worthy for pulling this pin out in multiple dimensions, in multiple areas, as literally you are space and time at this present moment. And just trying to focus on one simple task is almost impossible. You have advantage given to you by your group as they successfully was able to pull their end of the bargain.
I'm gonna roll sleight of hand because I've got a plus 14. And that would be, I rolled a 19 with advantage, so 33.
Uriel,
Nice.
you needed a 30 to pass this roll. As you do, though, something weird and unusual happens. As your mind, your body is transported to all these places, all these times, all these variables, you not only feel but see everything. And you see the Eye of Chaos.
Oh.
And you see what appears to be three beings guiding it. They are about to embark on Habanatram. And you see the chaos, the destruction that these three beings carry with them. And the eye just gobbles everything up that it gets in its path. But the Inuitic strand shows you a way to defeat it. You cannot outright kill it. But you know how to weaken it. You suddenly also feel something on your back. Something just as equally as powerful as the Eye of Chaos, if not more powerful. And as you turn around, you're baked in its light, radiating from across the galaxy. And this being, this entity, can only be described as a being of order, a being of law. And you feel the power that it invokes. You feel the essence of its very soul as it wishes to help you in your fight. Do you allow it?
I will fully reach my hand up to it.
As you do, the power, the essence of this very being touches your soul. And you know for a fact now that you are a god. And with that, the rest of y'all saw the machine flash and sputter, and the big ball of light grow brighter. And when it faded, Ariel wasn't there.
Oh my god, he disintegrated.
Not again. Jeez.
Whose idea was it to kill
Okay,
him?
do we have any remains? I could probably, like a bone, if I had one bone.
I searched for bones.
We are still in combat.
I use my action and bonus action and reaction to search for bones.
As y'all all hear a familiar noise coming down the hallway.
They weren't immune to the sleep.
Right if they're asleep.
From y'all studies, y'all know these things are immune. However, the little gnome guy, Mr. Guard, do I not have a button? Seriously? Out of all the things you give me, I don't have a little button. Fine.
There's one in the these other bits that you can put on their condition.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that to all the little gnome guys. Because they are definitely all asleep. Okay, cool. And with that, we go back to the top of the round. Baron.
Looking around, I'm going to fly over this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll fly up here looking for Ariel. Do I see any signs?
None whatsoever.
I don't know where she went, but we need to get out of here. Ariel will manage.
Worst comes to worst, when we get back, I can try to find her and pull her into the base like we did that Fey lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
20, 25,
How are we getting
35,
out of here?
40, 45, 50.
Well, I have a seed, so if we somehow get the seed into a tree, I can use a plant to transport us to somewhere else with the plant.
Victor, can you manage this?
Yeah, I got us.
All right, I'll buy us a little bit of time. And Baron is going to just double check the range on this before I speak out of turn. 120 feet, so no problem. Baron's going to stamp the staff he's holding down on the ground, hitting, and a shimmer of like energy will go out. And from the point by the door here, we're going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh wait, we got someone up there, don't we? Shoot. 60. I guess I gotta do it around here. 70, 80, 90, 100. A shimmering purple wall of force will appear, blocking this area off, so no one can move through that area, and nothing can pass through that area, so ranged attacks and such won't get to us. And as he casts Wall of Force, delete this line, and then I'm just going to have Torum, who for some reason his little condition marker thing keeps popping out. I don't know why. Is going to move over to join Baron so that we're all kind of close together. And that will be my turn.
Vanessa, what are we doing?
Okay. The gnome guy is asleep next to me.
Yeah, he just slumped over, fell asleep.
Let's see, how far away am I from Victor? Okay, not too far. So, since he stabbed me, I'm pissed. Take my dagger out and stab him. That one that's coated in a little bit of the, which poison was it that? Let me look at my notes. It wasn't the scorch, Sharp's powder, that's what it was. Poison. And since he's asleep, going to assume I have advantage to hit, especially since where is my
If there's something,
Action,
isn't
there
there like
is.
a instant crit or something? Or am I thinking of something?
Yeah, no, it'll be an instant crit because they're incapacitated or they're like unconscious. Also, you have
I
bless
rolled
if
a
for some
crit
reason. you need it.
anyway.
Oh, so there you go. Moot point.
The universe just wants this guy dead.
Yes.
So we're gonna go ahead and do crit damage on that. Crit damage on that.
Tell me the total.
So far
62.
11. I'm already
62 right now.
Okay, and now my sneak attack.
Oh, holy hell. 101.
So, what does this look like? Because he only had 29 hit points left.
I think I just sliced his throat, like hit him right in the area, the soft spot on the neck that I cannot remember what it's called, and just cut his
Juggler.
and then head over to like just fling the blood off to try to clean it off a little bit, put the dagger back, and run over towards Victor with my move and bonus action.
Okay. And with that, we're dead. We're asleep. Mary, it is your turn.
Yeah. Okay. So I am going to cunning action dash over. And then I'm gonna hold come on, move. Damn it. I'm gonna hold my bow action if something comes in the room and is trying to shoot us
Okay.
before we get out of here.
Azra, what are we doing?
So Azra is going to probably first. She's just going to kind of run over here. I counted it out. She should be able to get like here, I think.
Okay.
She's got 35. And then, do we have any other enemies in the area? Probably not.
As you look around, no.
I mean, these ones are asleep. But
Yeah.
we
Oh,
don't have
I'm
to
going to
just
cast.
murder people.
Let's see. So Dispel Magic is within a 120-foot range, so I'm going to cast it at 8th level. Well, I'm going to hold my action until Victor gets us out of here to cast it at 8th level right on this center bed.
Okay. Augur. What are we doing?
Okay. Not 100% sure of the plan, and knowing that there's a wall of force there, I'm going to fly this way and just hover above Torum's head, readying some sort of action to attack, waiting for what's to come. End of my turn.
It is Victor's turn. However, Azra, you said you had a held action for Victor.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to Dispel Magic on a component to really irreversibly damage this machine. I'm casting it at an 8th level.
Okay, I need you to roll a d20.
Oh boy. That's an 11. Would it be possible for me to use one of my features to add something to that?
You can.
Okay. And would that make it better?
Yes.
Is this a
D6.
I mean,
it's
not
a
an
it's a
ability
bard
check,
ability.
You also have an advantage in chat.
Let's see
Name's
what I roll.
misspelled, but you have an advantage in chat.
Okay, that's a 16. I'll take that advantage to try to get something good. Ooh, okay, so that's a 22.
If I see this happening, that she's attempting to cast something, am I able to use one of my features? I think I still have it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to give her a flash of genius to add 5 to that roll to make it a 27.
And with that, strands of Inuitic magic are still prominent. You feel that it's not going to go away. However, due to shutting down the machine and all that has transpired, the pool of Inuitic magic now is less than it was before. You were able to cast your spell. without any side effects. What does this look like as you do?
I think Ozra she throws her hand out at like an essential looking piece of this machine, and like she like focuses, and the glowing runes on the surface of the machine are eclipsed by shadow and flicker and fade.
Victor, what are we doing?
Victor's reading some runes on the side of the staff, and it starts glowing purple, and then he slams it in the ground to teleport. That's what it does. But he's trying to get us all out to back to the base.
And as you do, things suddenly fade, suddenly change. And each and every one of y'all find yourselves back. Oh, really? Oh, that's nice. I can't even get into my own room. Oh, okay. Guess we're not having a map then. You find
It doesn't show you
yourselves-
online right now. In here.
Yeah. Don't know what's
We'll
going on.
deal with it on break.
So your previous GM issue
Yeah.
is out there?
Maybe. It's okay. We know what our base looks like.
Yeah.
Y'all all find yourselves back in the dining hall. There's a silence within the air. What are y'all doing? What is y'all's thoughts?
Well done, guys. Well done. Alger,
Yes,
Ariel in that
Oh.
book of yours?
I believe
Mary
so.
would look at
Maybe you can send a message, see if Ariel's in the contact point, something.
Hey, Ezreal, are you alive? Question mark. Olga. Anchor.
There's no response.
Let me try to unmute myself. I don't know if it will work.
She dead. No response. She must be dead. It's never failed before.
I'm going to activate my 3 power ability to be able to hear the thoughts of everyone within the universe. It says I could deep dive into minds of everyone within 120 feet, or maybe pinpoint one person and deep dive into their minds and hear their deepest, darkest thoughts. I'm going to see if I could hear Ariel somewhere and try to figure out where she is that way. I can't communicate, but I can at least find out if she's alive.
Go ahead and give me your perception roll.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and because of my reliable talent, it's a 20 with.
And you get a bardic.
I don't know
Yeah,
which
I
dice
was
that
sitting
is.
here thinking about that.
Which dice?
D10, I think.
D10 plus the D4 bless.
Mm-hmm.
That's 28.
Everyone. What's everyone else doing?
Baron's going to like walk to the edge of the kind of dock area or where the docks were, kind of slump down, and his armor will kind of slowly fall off, and he's just going to be like staring down into the water, just kind of like obviously disappointed and sad. He already kind of thinking to himself that he should have gone and pulled the pin and not put Ariel in that position.
Azra.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Azra is going to. I think she's going to mass healing word everyone, and the word of the day is hope. So that's a D4 plus 5, and everyone actually added D6 to that too, with my. She's using her focus, and Azra is. I don't think she believes that Ariel is dead. I think she's just got like a gut instinct that something else has happened, so she's just kind of being patient.
Ogre.
Surprisingly, a lot more relaxed than he thought he was going to be after all that. He didn't see any bones, even though he wasn't able to contact through the book. He's seen people in this group jump into pools and turn out the next day, so he's expecting something similar to happen. So he's actually in the kitchen trying to find something to drink, something that can take the edge off of what everything that's just happened and pour out for everybody. Finding anything he can to use as a cup, even if it's a teacup, to a small bowl, because after the aftermath, there's not much wooden stuff left in this kitchen.
Ogre. You notice all of the bowls that weren't wood are gone.
God damn it! That little fucker, wasn't it? Right. I will. Is there anything left?
Yeah, there is a mug.
Perfect.
Made
What's
out
the
of-
mug made out of?
Stone. Something that looks like
Fine.
Baron started carving or doing something with and put it to the side. You might think it might be a piece to some kind of machine, maybe. You're not too sure.
but it can be used to hold liquid, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not wanting to be defeated, I will cast Creation and make multiple of the same cup out of stone. They'll last for 12 hours, so that's more than enough time.
Yeah.
And I'll struggle to carry these now heavy cups into the living room and go into my bag and grab a bottle of the nice wine and pour everyone else a small glass. But we've done it. Right, guys?
Fair.
As I pan around the room.
You do, Baron. What was that part for?
I think it was probably initially part of the submarine, but then when he decided that it didn't need to be like sealed fully, like it was a seal that would have kept some of the water out that he basically like had taken off and discarded when he realized that because they can breathe underwater, it'll keep the sub safer from other people getting in. So it was one of those parts, and that was like, all right, and like left it in the kitchen because we got busy doing something else. Yeah.
And as Augur says that, he hands you one this part filled with what did you fill it with, Augur?
Just the odd bottle of wine I've had stashed. Nothing crazy.
Thanks. I'll reach up with his one hand and
we need to go cup shopping, okay? And bowl shopping, my god.
Fair enough. Maybe a nod.
Please tell me that we still have the ramekins, because I am...
They weren't made of wood, right?
No, but...
Fiber.
Yeah.
Either way.
But that's it now. We've saved the world, right? We can...
I mean...
sit down and
there's
relax.
still a king to take care of. And then figure out whatever's going on out there somewhere.
So
But for now,
y'all keep talking about celebrating. Mary's over there shaking her head, shaking her head, shaking her head. And she finally bursts out. She says, we don't freaking have anything to celebrate. We lost someone.
this isn't celebration.
You
And
gotta
Baron
shut up
definitely
and
is
tried to listen.
not excited. You know, he's just, it's definitely a mournful drinking on his side.
Mary, sit down, have something to drink. Uriel probably isn't... We've all come back from worse. And if she doesn't, do you think that we'd be celebrating if all of us had come back and we'd failed in our mission?
This is hitting Mary harder because Uriel was her first friend of the group. And so she's just sitting there and she looks at you and she's like, she feels like she's gone. I don't want her to be, though.
We're all a little divine now. So if her body is gone, that doesn't mean that there aren't some astral parts of her maybe bringing themselves back together. I mean, we're all far more capable than most people nowadays.
Kind of waggles her head back and forth, you know, that kind of maybe, yeah, you know. It's like,
as you guys are talking, you just want to see Victor like go to the table and put his hands on the table, and then the tattoos that he has around his arms, they pretty much gonna come to life, and you're gonna see the tendrils pretty much reach out and open like a rift in the middle of the room where you can see like the universe, and he's gonna start looking for Ariel, and I'm gonna use my level 5 special power that says you may reach out with your celestial tendrils and then grab onto anything within the universe depending on the size and power of the object, thing, and or entity.
Okay.
And if I do find her, I'm gonna gain 2 levels of exhaustion to use a level 3 one, so that way I give myself 30 strength, so that way I have a higher chance of succeeding of grappling her in.
Bardic Inspiration. Mine's only D6 though.
Guidance,
Everything helps.
because I can.
Ariel.
Am I alive?
You feel space and time and all that is around you. And you see the strands of Inuitic magic flow through Marosia's space. With a structure, with an order to it. For a brief moment, you swore you heard Augur's voice, but there's so much there. There's so much to take in. Your mind has been opened beyond comprehension of any mortal that ever could imagine having this power. Vanessa, you reach out with your god power, your deity, magic. And you try to pinpoint where Ariel's at. And what's weird and what's odd, Ariel is everywhere.
She would get a weird, confused look on her face. And be like, how? Do I hear anything from her?
Are you asking any questions, Ariel?
How do I get my body back? Where am I?
You feel the entity, the embrace of this supreme being. And you feel a thought in your mind. And a word pops in. And the word is focus. Vanessa, you heard those questions being asked of Ariel.
I assume everyone else in the room could hear. It's like, I can hear her. I can't. She's everywhere, not just one place.
If she's everywhere, I'm going to focus my god power and use two of my power points to give Ariel advantage to like re-corporealize.
I'm gonna focus everything I've got in me, despite not being in a corporeal form right now to put my body back together.
Baron, hearing that news from Vanessa, are you doing anything?
Not sure I really have any abilities to help. So I think I just gotta trust in the power and the abilities of my fellow comrades, but he will look hopeful.
Augur. Do you do anything?
Not really, no. There's not much I can assist with at this point. If I see one of the people concentrating on one of the spells, or trying to do something, I'll give them guidance, but other than that, it's just letting them do their thing.
Mary.
Mary is subsided, and she's just sitting there, kind of not muttering to herself, but kind of like a little prayer kind of thing. And I could give Uriel bardic inspiration. My last one.
You have to use a god power.
Oh, I have to use a god power. I don't know
Bardic
that my god power is
inspiration
going to help. Yeah, I
focuses
got you.
on one person, and Ariel is everything and everywhere.
So I can use the door to pull in, but it says anyone that I can see, so that won't work. They would reappear 5 feet from me. Would that work? Jam? I know what she looks like.
I'm going to say, with that power, if you combine it with Victor, as
Okay.
Victor is reaching into the Netherverse
Okay.
and trying to grab
call-
her, you
Okay.
will activate that power
Okay.
and assist Victor in his quest. But before that happens, like I said, Ariel is everything and everywhere. Ariel. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You have advantage
I'm gonna use that
from
advantage.
Ozra.
Sorry.
Well, with a natural 20 for 21, which is great because the other roll was a 6.
Nice.
You focus. And suddenly, Victor, you were able to pinpoint her.
Yeah, I think as soon as he does, he'll try to pull her in, but he's going to try to be gentle, not like the other person that we last pulled.
Give me an advantaged roll from Mary's help as well. A athletics check.
What was the bardic?
1d6? Or did you get the 1d10?
So I got, let's see, 31.
Ariel, you feel these spacely tentacles wrap around your body. In your mind, you could simply disintegrate them.
Do I recognize, like, Jose's magic? No, Victor's magic?
Oh yeah, this is definitely Victor's power.
Then I will grab onto them.
And as you do, with Mary's help from the door, you were whooshed back into existence, back into the mortal plane, and back to your group. And with that, Watchers, we are going to take a small break. About 15 minutes to be exact. Come back and find out what happens. See you soon, Watchers.
If you are enjoying our content, please consider supporting us through Patreon. Patrons get access to videos early, as well as digital content easily imported into your own game or campaign. Every bit of support helps us grow as a channel. Do you enjoy watching a live game? Do you have Amazon Prime? Please consider subscribing using your Prime sub on twitch.tv/thexpguild. This is a free and easy way to support the channel. Finally, if you do enjoy this content and know others who might, tell your friends and family about the XP Guild.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Skycastle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, let's get back to the show.
As y'all pull Ariel from the great beyond back into reality, what do they see, Ariel, before them?
Uriel appears before them, and instead of what everyone is used to, wearing dark clothes, she is now in a almost golden top with a long flowing ivory skirt. Her eyes are like this bright yellow, and it just feels like light is coming from Uriel.
Mary will immediately throw her arms around Uriel's waist.
And as
And
you
start crying.
do, Mary, you feel the power. You feel the glory Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Not so good. 4.
Have any inspiration that you would like to use or anything from
Guidance.
chat? Please do it now.
Oh, yeah, I got plenty of inspiration. So I'll use inspiration. Reroll that.
You may re-roll, or it's a font of divinity. You may have automatic success if you spend that many points. It tells you on your sheet.
Yes, I know what you're saying. I would rather know what happens if I fail.
So, what are we doing?
I would rather know what happens if I fail.
As you hug her and feel the warmth and feel the power, she is solid. She's there. You almost feel her energy. It's almost like you want to absorb it, but something blocks it. You don't know what it is. And all that results in it is uncontrollable tears stream down your cheek from your face. You are overjoyed and overwhelmed by Ariel, the entity before you.
Like, oh, Ariel, I thought we had lost you. And then I step back and lean back and look at her and I was like, oh my, you're so beautiful. And then reach up with the paw and touch her face. So beautiful.
Thank you.
We can't hear you, Ariel.
Thank you. But I think I'm more of a god than I was before.
Oh, we'll come back.
Good to see you
What
back.
do you mean, more of a god?
I will simply make a jacket for myself appear and put it on.
Mary kind of steps back as you're putting it on, but then she just reaches out and touches you again once the jacket is on.
I met a being of divine light. I was everywhere. It was so intense, and now I'm pretty sure this is actual godhood.
Oh, we certainly can use the help.
Ariel, on your quest of enlightenment, when peering into the Eye of Chaos, the threads that there were there, and realizing the power that this thing has, You know that your friends need to be on your level. You know the only way that can happen is that they have to communicate with the new gods, Marozia, and any followers that those new gods have, or special powers that was granted to old gods. Those people either must be enlightened or face the inevitable.
You guys have to become gods too. And more than you already are.
Well, we'll just go down to the store, pick that up, and...
I'm glad you know of this store, because I was worried it was going to be difficult to do.
Oh, yeah, it's just across the corner of the what the fuck and where the hell.
Not to mention across the streets, how the fuck?
Forgot about that one.
Do I know where to take them?
You do?
How about you guys follow me, and we'll get you there.
Sounds good.
I actually know what to do.
For a change, I think out of all the gods, I trust you the most. So, I'm glad we have one on our side.
So are we gonna hold hands and start skipping, or?
Yeah, maybe
Come on, Victor! And Ozra grabs Victor's hands and tries to skip, but I assume that Victor just stands there, so she just kind of gets yanked back.
He'll do it, but it's gonna look awkward as hell.
Very ominous. You're just like absolutely terrifying, skipping.
I think every time he hits the ground, you just hear the rock from his skin hitting the floor.
I don't think you should be having that much loose stone, dude.
I don't know. I can't fix it.
Maybe when you're a god, make anything happen.
Well, if I get lucky, I'll glow like this one. Disco ball.
I'm not sure how I feel about the new color scheme, but...
You look like you're in a summer form, not a winter form.
I think this is just what I look like now.
If I know anything, it's not what you look like that matters.
Mm-hmm.
But you say you know what to do.
Yeah.
Should we relax first, or do we need to go now? Like, what's the planets outside saying that we're hurtling towards us? Old goddess in front of us.
I think for Mary's and Victor's sake, we probably should if we have the time.
Do we have time to take a nap?
Oh, DM, do we have time to take a nap?
Look into Marozia's space, Uriel. Cosmos and time. And I have chaos is coming. And its champions first. You know for a fact that y'all do have time to not only nap, but a month, maybe. All depends on what gets in the way of the Eye of Chaos. At the present moment, Hamanatram is in its way.
Habanatram is in the way right now. It'll be about a month before, so you guys have enough time to take a few naps.
But how long until the eye is at Habanatram? Because Habanatram sucked, but it's not right to just leave it.
Not to mention, it's where your parents are. Your biological parents are. I don't know if you want the opportunity to get to know them or not.
I mean, we're not going to take a month. We're going to take a few hours. Everyone get back. Victor, you look like hell. Anyone have any ability to help with how tired he looks?
I do.
Isn't Mary even more tired?
No, I only used 3 points, so I should be good.
Okay, I thought you were tired from before.
We took care of that last time before we went in.
Yeah, Ozra's gonna Ozra can cast Greater Restoration on Victor to get rid of one of those exhaustions, and then a regular long rest should fix that last one.
The rest,
Okay.
As
Thank you.
you cast that spell,
I take 20 feet away from you.
I need you to roll a d20.
Okay.
What
25.
What level are you casting it at?
I mean, it's 5th level, so it's gonna be hanging out there.
I'll remain close by so that I can.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Sorry, Victor.
I mean,
no,
did you ever use the advantage in the
I
chat?
did.
Yeah.
I think I have an inspiration of my own. How many do I
should
have?
just let it
Let's see if I can
happen
just
to,
auto succeed.
Yeah, say sometimes failing isn't the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, let's see. I kind of want to see how bad this gets.
Worst case scenario, you can breathe underwater.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, I glow for. I turn into
Actually, I
a sheep.
don't breathe, so I'm good.
What did you roll?
I rolled a nat 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Tasty.
I need you to roll me a d100.
Thoughts and prayers to Victor.
And after you roll that d100, since you rolled a nat 1, I need you to roll it again.
Okay. That's an 89 for the first one.
Okay, don't tell me the next number until I read off.
It's just shout out numbers.
5.
22.
147.
Cheeseburger.
As
That's my
you
favorite number.
unleash this power, you suddenly feel Inuitic magic creep in.
Ooh.
And as you begin speaking incantations, suddenly you'll hear a different dialect come from Ozra. You gain the ability to speak one language of your choice for one day. What language is coming out of your mouth presently that you don't know?
Oh my gosh. Since it's Victor, I'm gonna probably say abyssal.
Okay.
Since when did you learn Abyssal?
Huh?
You're speaking in Abyssal.
No, I'm not still speaking in abyssal.
Does anyone
I
have
need-
any idea what she's saying?
Yes.
Do I understand her?
You do, Ariel.
Oh.
You're speaking in demon tongues.
Oh, ugh.
I'm sure PJ would like it.
Yeah, he would. Little
Just what we
creep.
need.
You actually feel the warm caress of PJ.
Okay, PJ.
Oh,
No, PJ's back.
Yeah, he's caressing me.
I will smite that damn thing.
So
Don't
haven't
smite him while
says
he's
his
on
name.
me.
He's just like, mademoiselle, I hear your beautiful words. I couldn't resist but come over and say hello.
All right, that's it.
So
Billy's
there's your
playing
moment,
PJ
guys.
in the next campaign.
And all Abyssal have French accent.
Yeah.
And then my second roll was an 81.
okay.
I get another language.
Infernal.
Yeah.
PJ proposes.
No.
I have ceremony.
After
Cast
the
that.
language caresses comes off your tongue, your entire body, your entire being just feels ill. For the next hour, anytime you make ability check, roll a 1d6 and subtract that result.
Okay. Oh god, get PJ off of me right now, Victor. Victor, get.
I'll just snap my fingers, then teleport him out.
Immediately Victor comes back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go lay down. Did the spell go off? It probably didn't.
The spell did not go off.
Can I help Victor?
Here's some peppermint tea. It should help a little bit with your nausea.
I don't think I can get anything done right now. I'm just gonna go lay in the dark.
Maybe we all just
Sorry.
rest.
You look over at Victor. You can help. As you walk over to him, you simply need to hug him.
I'd just bring Victor in for a big old bear hug.
Do you allow
It's probably gonna
Victor?
it's probably gonna be awkward. Like he's just looking and just going like, "Thank you."
Victor. You feel the warmth and the power radiate off of Ariel as you hear a scream on your shoulder. As quickly PJ flies off of you, smoking, off into the cavern itself, screaming something about the light.
Get some sunscreen.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
At 20 or 25.
As Ariel embraces you, you were overwhelmed by her beauty. You feel goodness inside of your heart. The loneliness that you have felt for so long is gone. You feel like she is part of your family and you are part of hers. And you feel 100% better. All of your exhaustion and any loss of hit points is erased and you're back to full.
Sweet. I think with that, like, at first that hug was like really awkward, but then he like hugs her back and kind of like lifts her up a little and gives her a kiss in the cheek, and then he just like slowly starts like walking into his room, but he's walking with like a rhythm.
Those that are still around y'all see Victor is slightly glowing now with the radiance of Ariel.
Wow.
Do you think he's going to stay like that, or is it like
It'll wear off in a while.
CMOS? He's just glowing for a bit.
Well, I
Mary,
guess.
Mary looks down at herself and says, "Am I glowing?"
Why doesn't everyone get a rest? Looks like you could all use it.
Mm.
Torm and I are gonna go get my sub back.
Johnson Company, just in case.
I mean, if you don't need to rest, can.
You'll see me go offer my hand out for you to take something, and as soon as you put your hand out, I'll jump inside my ring, and the ring falls into your hand.
Fair enough. All right,
Yeah.
put it on. All right, Torm. And
He nods.
Torm and Baron will step off the edge of this this little area here by the docks, or what it should have been docks, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna just start walking on the bottom. Baron will put his armor on to keep him sunk, and then start walking out into the bay, and we're gonna slowly make our way down the river to get the sub, and then come back.
Okay. Ariel, Vanessa, Victor, and Mary. What are y'all doing?
I'm dicking with my new god powers. Trying to figure out how they work.
Yeah.
Victor went to bed.
I think I'm also
Mary's-
going to make my way up to bed. Sorry.
It's all right. I'm sorry. Mary's off to bed too. Singing a little ditty as she goes.
Ariel. You're left there by yourself. Any thoughts? Any things that come across your brain that you may have questions about?
What just happened to me? What am I now capable of? And how do I get them their god powers?
You reach into the cosmos. And there are steps that you quickly realize, each one unique on its own. To get Ozra's, she simply needs to talk to her mother. To get Augurs, he needs to simply talk to his father. Baron, however, needs to talk to T2, which is the sun god, the champion of Enlil, or was before they entrapped Enlil into the Miva meteor. For Vanessa, it's Tarksky, the god of arcane and knowledge and history. Victor, however, is a more interesting one, because Fosti was the champion of her Unzi. And you're pretty sure that there's some kind of weird communion between Azra and Victor. A merger of sorts must happen. Beyond this, though, you definitely know that the party is incomplete. You know that Valerel Augur's half-brother must be part of this. His power will come from their father's sister. And you see another on the other side of the world. In a place called Ballenway, in a city known as Harburg, a Minotaur. Curious. Her name is Minerva, but they call her Cookie. And she, or will be, a champion of Humlatik. Which is life giver, the plague bringer of the old gods, which Mary has within the White Gallery. You also know that Mary can trap the Eye of Chaos within the White Gallery, but she must open the doors and let all things within escape for this to happen.
Like Pandora's box.
There's one item, though, within the White Gallery that can remain, though. The hammer, which was pulled off a strand of the Eye of Chaos to form. It is part of the Eye of Chaos itself. That is the only thing that can remain behind. You know these three entities that are coming, these champions of the Eye of Chaos. They are not something to be toyed with, something that is a simple thought. They will be a challenge of greatness. On a smaller scale, though, there is a champion here of lesser power, known as King Ignor Inley Gambles. And at this present moment, you know he exists on the planet, but you cannot tell where he's at exactly, for all you see is the Eye of Chaos. But a champion of one of the old gods is coming. And that champion merged with that old god would see through the lies and the corruption and the deceit that the Eye of Chaos has put over the king. That god is Ishtar Ibi. And that person that's coming is Itzame. And with that, you come to back into the room. As you feel not drained, but you could lose a rest as your power would be restored to its full potential if you did.
Before I go down for a rest, I'm going to write on a piece of paper for each person what they're going to have to do to get their powers.
And as you do, you settle down and go to sleep. Baron.
Yes.
I need you to make me a stealth roll, or whatever you wish to roll on how you are moving through the city back to your sub.
I mean, I'm walking on the bottom of the river. So, I mean, I don't know what you think that would entail as to needing to be stealthy at all.
Okay. Stealth is not an option. It's a matter of how many hours can you sustain breathing underwater?
24. Well, now probably like 16 or so. Because Alger's spell lasts for 24 hours.
Okay.
This whole time while you're walking at the bottom of the river, I'm laying in my bed with my book, just writing you messages like it's Instagram. So
We're
we're there,
DMing each other.
yeah, exactly. Just having a general conversation. Pings in your mind, but appears on my book.
I mean, I'll roll if you think I need to roll something. He's just trudging through.
At some point in some time, you do make it across the river to the other side.
Yeah.
And you know that you need to come up, or you know the spell's about to end. You've seen all kinds of stuff so far. And it's amazing what gets dumped in this river. Give me a stealth roll as you come up on shore.
All right. If I am coming up, I probably would have put my armor away because that allows me to float better. So we're at a 14.
Okay. As you come up, it's been several hours since the last battle. And the city is in a weird state. Not chaos exactly, but you feel it brewing. Fires burn in the horizon. Screams of panic occasionally shot out. And those other tethers, those other buildings that were radiating that strange green light, you see flare up occasionally. What's your passive perception?
Oh, yeah, that one. Let's see. Passive perception is 12.
You swore that was an airship that passed by. And now it's not there. As you see an arc of green light flash in the sky.
Do I recognize what the green light might be, or?
Oh yeah,
just
it's Inuitic magic. And it's
everything's a bit wonky.
Unstable, for sure. And give me your Arcana check.
All right. I don't know why I'm trusting this to that, but 23.
You quickly put two and two together that these tethers need to be torn down in order to, I wouldn't say stabilize Inuitic magic, but to put it on a more balanced level.
Okay.
And you know,
and we know where these.
You do.
They're
on your map.
Oh, okay.
Should be.
I'll be also relaying all this to Alger, or at least like saying it out loud, whether Alger's still awake or not.
Okay.
That's his thing. But
I would have been laying in bed, just like I say, with the book, chatting to you, and until you had stopped talking, I would have just stayed in.
You also know with that 23 that Inuitic magic is here to stay due to the planets, the astral bodies that have moved into the realm of Marozia. Marozia itself was built on Inuitic magic. It was only a matter of time before it started seeping through. But now, people, things, creatures, unlike before, have a chance to gain magic once more. However, as you experienced within the lab itself, within the great machine, the great engine, there's consequences to that magic. You know, if you continue walking through the river, it is only another day away.
What's another day away? The
Sub.
Okay, I haven't. Okay.
Do you continue this path, or do you choose another one?
I mean, I don't know. I would know as Baron at the start of this how long it would take me to traverse a river. I wouldn't think it would take me a day to walk through a river, let alone the 16 hours or whatever you've already said it's taken me. So, however you want it to go, I don't care.
Eventually, you do make it back to the sub. That was parked close to Augur's brother's place, Valorel. Do you take it back, or do y'all do something else instead?
I mean, if it's taken that long, then Augur's probably had to pop out by now. And ask him to recast water breathing on us, and then we'll take the sub back. Unless, do we, like, you said that the tethers are on the map, but I really don't. Your map is...
This present map that I'm showing doesn't have the tethers on them.
Oh, okay.
The tethered map is in Google Drive.
So, knowing that, without wasting the time to get it, is there a tether nearby?
Yes.
I think I look at Augur. Should we explore a little bit, or should we head back? It's probably been quite a while.
Well, if it's here on the way, and we're only going to have a little look.
I mean, just a
If
little
they
look.
want us, they can shout us.
Someone's got away.
Exactly.
Yeah, so where's the nearest one?
It is from where y'all are at. Don't have it pulled up right off the bat, but there is a close one by. Oh yeah, they're okay. Yeah, the Chronosworth Skyport is a big one.
All right, I think we take the sub down that way. Well, I don't know, because that's kind of going further away. Probably head to one that's a little closer toward, like, on the way back, if there's one near the river on the way back. If not, we'd go to the Chronoworth.
There would have been a smaller one here going the other way back. Not the Chronos one is a big one.
Okay. Yeah, we probably wouldn't necessarily jump into the big, most secure ones if we can help it on the way back. This is just Augur and I.
The question for the two of y'all is, do y'all take it out yourselves or just survey it?
Well, I feel the first question is going to be answered after we answer the second question. It's like, how big is security? How big is it in general? Like, once we've surveyed it, we'll then figure it out.
So go ahead, both of y'all. Either y'all can roll separately, or y'all can combine y'all's magic special powers together and give one advantage or whatever of a perception roll, please.
Oh, we brought
neither of us are great at perception. I could cast Arcane Eye and just send an invisible eyeball to scout it out for us. Lasts for an hour.
What level spell is that, Augur?
Shit, that's right.
Well, I'm a warlock, so I cast all my spells at level 5.
Okay. So I need you, if you were casting that spell, I need you to roll a d20 roll.
These are just all suggestions at the moment, unless the level-headed one can suggest anything better.
Either way, we could go in and see, and then, but that means we need to try to get through the city to get there. Mm-hmm. It's probably safer to try to cast a spell and just like you guide yourself before you do it and cast a spell, and then.
Gotcha. I will cast guidance on myself, and then I will attempt to cast Arcane Eye.
And then I can give you a +5 if we need to.
Step back.
Yeah. We're in a tiny cell. There's not much room to step.
Fuck.
Alright, I still have full hit points.
Go ahead and give me a d20 roll then, please.
Yeah, sure. I got a 12.
I guess I'll give him a +5 to that, just hoping that would help.
Do I also get to add my guidance to it?
Go ahead and roll.
For a 16 before Baron's +5.
So 21.
The spell goes off without a hitch.
I'm like,
see, we got this.
See, nothing to worry about. You had me panicking for no reason. I will send the eyeball off ahead of us. It travels at 30 feet around and is invisible, and I can see my senses through it. So it's basically me going off ahead while I stay still.
And as you do, it seems like a small base. Just a single tether itself. Nothing too complicated. There is the usual fun guards there that y'all have countered many times. The Dragonling soldiers. But other than that, known as the Grand Enforcers and their gnome counterparts. But no, nothing unusual, nothing that stands out. It is one of those obelisks that is pulsating with the green Inuitic magic.
Okay. Key points of stuff I'll try and be looking out for is numbers of guards, specifically the bigger ones and the gnomes, splitting them up so I can figure out comparatively to what we fought against if I think we could do that. If there's a machine like the one we just destroyed powering the obelisk,
there's not.
These are just things I'm looking out for from past experience. And the same situation, if there's any scientist gnomes maintaining the obelisk as such or in the area, because
small handful of guards with 3 of these enforcers and just the obelisk itself.
obviously sharing all this information with Paramount. It seems like they've got a small force just protecting the obelisk. So,
I mean, more than likely, we'd be fine. On the other hand, with magic being wonky, and we've been gone
That's
for
all
quite
I
a
do.
while, we should probably head back and gather the rest. As much as I'd like to just deal with things on my own, with you, it's probably better that we don't leave this any chance of the overall mission to fail because we get sloppy.
agreed.
All right.
And y'all
I
head
hate
on.
it. But yeah. Yeah, we'll head back to the base.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Azra, Anya, Victor, Vanessa, Mary, Baron, and Augur haven't made it back yet.
Y'all heard from them?
Y'all have
Oh,
not?
I could. I haven't heard from them. I could try to listen in.
It occurs to me that they could have just hung out here for a little bit and then teleported over.
Hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
Can I use God powers and make words appear in Augur's book? Like I'm reaching out to him this time?
What is Vanessa doing?
I was going to look up which level God power it is. I'm waiting for stuff to load, unfortunately, and try to see if I can listen in to knowing the Augur went into the read. I listened into Baron.
Okay.
And try to figure out how far they are. I would assume this wouldn't be like probably after we woke up from a nap and realized they're
no.
not here.
This has been like day 2 that they've been gone. I mean, a day, y'all just brush it off as, stuff that's happening. But now it's day 2 and a little worrisome.
Okay, so it'd be my 3rd tier power.
Okay.
Make sure that they're safe and okay.
Baron, you're in the sub with Augur coming back after y'all's scouting mission.
Mm-hmm.
What are you telling Augur?
I think Augur and I are just taking the sub back and singing an old maritime submarine song about living in this tiny submarine. Just kind of trying to pass the time, as after 2 days of us just hanging out together, kind of run out of the normal small talk, and we're just down to like the travel songs.
Yeah, we've gone through all the little conversations, like me knowing that he's good with mechanics and talking about my minivan, and then run out of that. I didn't realize this trip was going to take this long.
Me neither. Honestly, especially with having that first hour of Long Strider, I thought I could make far quicker strides.
Vanessa,
That's all right. Road trip. And so we start singing. Second verse, same as the 41st.
Yeah, you hear singing.
I'm assuming. How good of singing is it?
Oh, pretty bad. at least on
roll a
Baron's mouth.
performance check.
It's off key, I'm sure. Yeah, let's roll. Let's see how bad it is. For
got
Baron,
a
it's just having
23.
fun. Performance.
I use my changing abilities to change my voice into
Focus,
something
singing like an
desirable.
opera.
It's a 5. So Baron's definitely off key, but he's just having fun traveling with his buddy.
I would realize what's going on, realize they seem to be fine, and cut it off because I've heard my little animal companion sing, carry a melody better than Baron, and you're like, they seem to be fine. Lots of singing, and oh my god, Baron cannot sing.
They're singing?
What
Yeah.
are they singing?
Go back, quickly.
Flashback. There was 2 in the tub, and the little one said, "Roll over." Wait,
Roll
no,
over.
wait, that's not right. What was the other
99
sea
bottles
sound
of
you were
beer on the
singing?
wall, 99 bottles
So
of
the
beer.
bed. They were in the bed and they said
So
roll
that
over.
never ends.
Ariel,
Rubber
after
dub
that
dub.
bit of information, you quickly realize that you can write an Augur's book.
I'm going to write an Augur's book. You two need to learn how to
Oh.
carry it too.
Oh, my book's vibrating. That's what's happening. I don't understand. As
Ah.
I open it, and a message pops up. Well, what? This is new. How did they know we were singing?
I don't know. I thought it was quite lovely. At least your
Yeah,
side,
I was
anyways.
enjoying myself. Let's pass the time. I think they're
everybody else?
waiting for us. We'll double speed, I guess.
What's everybody else doing? Azra, Victor.
Ozra's
Mary.
trying to braid Ariel's new god hair.
It's not that long. It only goes to like here.
She's trying to do like a crown braid, but I think some of the pieces are a little too short, or they're like kind of floaty in like a god way, so they keep on like kind of like sticking up like a porcupine.
Azra, I need you to
Yeah.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this for any time anyone touches me?
You're
Don't
starting to
make
notice a
relationship
trend.
stuff.
No, don't touch me there.
Okay, that's an 11.
Do you let it happen, or do you wish to?
I just let her do it.
No, Azra.
I think she's gonna try to keep enough of her wits to focus on the braids.
Okay. So, do you have any advantages or anything of that nature?
Okay.
Please
We're gonna
reroll.
waste an advantage on this, but let's do my d6. Oh, that's a 13. Mary, quickly, give me Bardic. Mary, I'm starting to tear up. I need a Bardic.
Mary's speechless.
Yeah, but I used well, no, I've just took
It's
a
been like
long
a
rest.
day.
I got it.
It's
Yeah,
been 2
okay.
days.
So I'm singing another ditty, and I look over at her, and it's like I add in a line or two for her as I'm singing it.
Okay, it's a 15 total.
You needed a 15 to pass.
Okay. The
As you
stakes
feel
were on the
warmth
floor.
And this sheer awe of Ariel try to
Uh,
overcome you. And you resist.
Ariel, I love your new vibe and all. Could you turn it down like half a notch?
And I like slowly turn myself back into regular Ariel. So I'm not actively glowing like a Christmas tree.
Once again, you focus. And the glow and the radiance of Ariel dims.
Thank you.
Victor, what are you doing?
Victor's probably in the table making some elixirs and having PJ help him.
For sure. For sure. What elixirs are we making?
I'll just roll randomly and I'll tell you in a bit. Make it fun.
Okay, so nothing specific or anything unusual or anything like that.
Yeah, I'll live
Okay.
up to that.
Just the usual stuff. After a few more hours, eventually Baron and Augur pop up as the sub pops up into the bay itself.
I got a question. In the 2 days that have passed, once I got done resting, could I be working on reading my book?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Baron, Augur, y'all see everyone sitting around.
And that's a pirate life. Oh, we're back.
Yeah, finally. Yeah. Hey guys.
How many times did you sing 99 bottles of beer?
Oh, we forgot about that one.
All right, let's start. 99 bottles.
Vanessa leaves the room to finish the last hour of her book.
Wow,
we're
she
back. Get
ran
major
out
images.
there.
And suddenly
Join it.
Baron's mouth shuts.
Hey, no abusing the god powers.
Consent.
Consent, 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 free will.
So, on our little outing, Baron mainly noticed the streaks of green in the sky, and the remaining obelisks might be an issue.
Oh.
If we want to think about casting magic in the future, we might want to look at turning them off somehow.
I mean, we have connections through the city. Could we tell them to handle some of these smaller ones? You know, give them an overview of the warnings and such?
I like your idea. What's your cult saying?
Oh, let me check. Ozra checks her golden globe. Oh god, I forgot I turned off notifications on
I
this.
lean over to Baron. I'm like, she's not even
Scroll.
denying it anymore.
No,
Scroll on.
just
She's just
embrace it.
accepted it.
I mean, at this
Embrace
point.
it, I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot of updates just from all the news centers I follow.
Oh, updating iOS 8.
Yeah.
Oh.
Any update from the cult, Dave? I don't know how common golden ball technology has become in the past 10 years, but if my cult leader was able to have one, I'd probably give him my golden ball number.
Okay. As you do that, what is everybody else doing? And
Question, Dave, as we go about, since you're saying this took us multiple days,
yes.
would Alger and I have been able to trade off so that in that time one of us would have gotten, or both of us would have gotten rest time in there?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Just want to double check whether I could click that long rest or not.
Yep.
I'm just trying to think how you would have slept. Like, obviously, you would have been weightless in the water.
Yeah.
With
Just
water-breathing casters on you.
Yeah.
Just
I
tie
wouldn't
something
be
to his
bumping
foot.
into the side of the. So something would have had to hold you in place.
I mean,
so
I'm
the
in.
idea of my summoning spawn was just there and holding you while you slept.
Sure,
water.
we can go with that then. I was gonna say I just figured since I was was in adamantine plate armor that would probably hold me down pretty well, but I'm cool with
True.
it.
I didn't know you slept in it. It's fine.
I mean, not normally, but if I'm underwater, I guess I could have. No, I'm down. Your summoning spawn can do it.
You just get
Imperial.
tucked in and cuddled by my shadow spawn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you show everyone their little notes in the meantime and
Yes.
talk it over with them about what they needed to do.
As soon as I saw Augur and Baron, I would hand them their notes. This is how you guys will be able to ascend. Augur and Ozra are actually the easiest.
High five, Olger!
Yeah, you guys win the easy ascension.
Yeah, they just have to talk to their parents.
Just high five you while I read the paper and says, "Call Daddy." Papa.
Call your dad.
His name's in my book, so you can just send him a message.
You're just like, hey, Dad, can I be your godflirt pretty please?
I got something important I need to talk to you about this weekend.
When it comes to the custody exchange this weekend.
As we slowly try to figure out what is what and who's who, Ozra is presently getting in contact with her occult.
Mama. Oh yeah, also the cult.
Ariel delivered the messages, made sure everyone knew what was going on. What's the rest of y'all doing at this very last minute moments of the next leg of this journey? As you see Victor brewing more potions. And Mary singing.
Well, actually, Mary's also, messing with her arrows, and she has some clockwork pieces, and she's making a complete hash of it. Eventually, she'll get up and talk to Baron about it.
Okay.
It'll take place out off screen.
What are we doing, Augur?
Well, since finding out that I need to get in contact with Daddy Dearest, I'd probably be draft writing in my head more than anything else what I'm going to say and send him a message. Like, it's the first message after everything that's happened. I don't want to come across needy, so just going over a few drafts in my head before I send it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this. What's just what we've got back, and it's been a few hours.
Yeah. Baron.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, can't imagine too much, different. He's probably cleaning up the sub, kind of just resting a little bit, pondering what's going on. Perhaps take some time to look at some of the maps of where these things are, and I guess he'd send out a message to my contact in the broken chain to kind of see if we can set up a meeting to perhaps find a time that we could plan and basically set up a time so they can attack some of these points and we can attack some of the stronger points if that's what needs to be done.
Vanessa.
Sorry, I was writing. So considering it's been a couple hours, Vanessa would have finished the last little bit of her book and started taking the knowledge that she has into account and do what she can with her new book and extra decks, and then also start reaching out to any of her contacts, her network, and coordinate with Baron and Ozra and try to help organize a multi-front assault where each of our groups are taking and attacking different points within the city, and some of like the stronger groups that I would be connected with, have them go for a more like highly guarded one, and the weaker ones go for the like easier ones. I'm assuming I would know the different vague abilities and capabilities of each group, and if I were in one of my major connections with them, would be able to explain it.
Absolutely. And with that, one last thought from Ariel. Ariel, do you tell the party about the king? Do you tell the party about this other person coming that needs to be reunited with the old god, Star Ibby?
Yes.
Or do you keep that to
Tell
yourself
them
for
about
now?
his dumb. Yeah, I would tell them, and I would also make fun of the king's name.
And with that, Watchers, we end tonight's, or today, whatever time period you fall under, on a good note. The party stopped the great engine from pulling all of the astral bodies back to Marozia and merging them into what was once known as Marozia Prime. However, things have changed and are different now, as they are now hovering bodies within Marozia space itself. Ariel is now a true god, while everyone else is demigods, but will soon find out what the true meaning is. Inuitic magic runs amok, but with the power and help from their allies and companions, will surely put that under control more so than it is now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. In 2 weeks from now, we'll find out what happens in the next leg of this journey. In the meantime, let us thank our wonderful cast and crew. Or if it wasn't for them, things would be very, very different. I am going to go around the room, announce a player, they'll say what they'd like to say, and pass it over to another character. Let us start out with Vanessa.
Hi everyone, I'm a bit of a ghost today because couldn't figure out what's going on with my camera. But you can catch me here in this game. Hopefully we have a game coming up here soon that we'll get started, but we'll have more info on that to come. But this was a really fun game today and very interesting, and I got way more notes than I know what to do with. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it on down to Ozra.
Hey guys, I'm Belle. I play Ozra. A lot of fun with the game today. I've been messing around on Hero Forge, playing. I can't wait to see Uriel's new god form. Catch us tomorrow when we play Back to Balinway. It's set 100 years in the past. In Balinway, the country that was mentioned earlier. With that, I'm going to pass it on to my fellow Nepo baby, Olgar.
Don't know where you were going with that one. Hey, I'm Billy. Play Olga. Having fun today. Nobody died, which is always, well, nobody nearly died, which is always a bonus. Just ascending into godhood as standard. Till next time, I guess. Victor, go for it.
Hey everybody, my name's Shadow Soldier PR, and yeah, that was definitely a lot of fun. Definitely wasn't expecting for Ariel to turn into like a bolo light and a god and all this crazy stuff, but it was a lot of fun. And I'll pass that up to Mary. Muted.
Mary seems to be speechless.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I'm Mia. I played Mary, and it was a lot of fun today. It's exciting to see where things are going in our godhood. So I believe Bill and Ariel, Baron and Ariel are left. So I'm going to pass it off to Baron.
Hey guys, I'm Bill playing Baron. Thank you all for joining us. I am the other founder of the XP Guild, along with Dave. So if you're here or if you're watching this in the future at some point, want to check it out. We just figured out streaming to multiple platforms. So it was for the first time today live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So it's kind of a cool little way to get to more people, get out there. So if you're looking for more stuff, there's another game on this channel tomorrow night. There's a countdown on our YouTube's channel just so that people know when to find that. Also, Dave posts on our socials every week so you know when to find all of our games. Thank you very much. I'm going to pass it over to Lord Ariel the Goddess.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Anya. I play Ariel. He got it right. You may now refer to me as Lord Ariel. Wasn't expecting to become the first real god, but here I am. Ariel's entire color scheme is going to change. I'm very excited for you guys to see the Hero Forge I'm going to give Dave. And with that, I'll give it back to Dave.
Yes, it has been an utter delight, and Bill pretty much said it all, so I don't have to say squat. So, woohoo! But please like, subscribe, and follow. It helps us out run these wonderful, wonderful games, and we bring you more content of awesomeness and the like. We also, if you cannot sub, we also have a donate button that you could just push the button and whatever denomination you would like to give us, that would be awesome too. Every little bit helps, as always. But anyway, before we say farewell, Evita Zane, to you, let us do something nice for our party. Everyone gets a level.
Woo!
As well as an inspiration point that is much needed. And with that, you'll find out Ariel's new powers next time in 2 weeks. And all her neat and lovely stuff. So with that, we say thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and see you next time, watchers.
Bye.
Peace out, people.
Choose. If you just